Hey guys, it's Danae. I'm here today with a book haul. Yay! Alright, so I have purchased these books over the last several weeks from a bunch of different places, and I thought I would share them with you. I am so excited to read them. I don't know when I'm going to find the time to read all of them, but you know, that's just what happens when you're a bookworm. You buy lots of books and keep buying them faster than you can read them, but it's okay. So let's get started. My first stop was Barnes & Noble. I got a bunch from Barnes & Noble online. I actually tried to buy these in the store, but my Barnes & Noble membership card wasn't working and they couldn't look it up because they just renewed it, and I don't know, whole long story. I wasn't going to get the discount with my membership card if I bought them in the store, so I just went home and bought them and got free shipping, so it's the same difference. So the first one I got was Cinder by Marissa Meyer. And a lot of these books that I got are all like super popular on BookTube, people reviewing them, so I'm not really going to go into too much on what they're about because I haven't read them, and if you really want to know, you can watch book talks where people who've actually read them talk about it. But I'm so excited to read this series. I don't even really know exactly the whole gist of the stories for them, but I think they're fairy tale, fantasy-esque, and I love those types of books, and I've been really into them lately, so I'm really excited to read this one, first one in the series. I'm a paperback book person, but I also really need my books in a series to match when I buy them, and so since the other ones I don't think have come out in paperback yet, I got this one in hardcover so that they will all be the same, because I'm weird like that. The next book I got was We Were Liars by E. Lockhart, and I'm really excited for this book. I don't know much about it, but from the book talks I've seen on it, everyone says not to know too much about it before getting into it, so I guess it'll just be a surprise. I'm really excited to see what this big surprise is, and the ending is supposed to be awesome, so I don't even know what to say about it. I'm just excited to read it. I really don't know anything about it other than the few sentences on the back. It's pretty much just a family, and they have a summer home, and there's some lies that were told. Yep. It's about as much information as I got, so yeah, can't wait to read this one. And then I got Looking for Alaska by John Green. The only John Green book I've read so far has been The Fault in Our Stars, but I love him. I love his YouTube videos. I love The Fault in Our Stars. I've heard great things about all his books, so I got Looking for Alaska. I think this was the first book he wrote, and so I'm really excited to read this one. Again, I got it in hardcover because my The Fault in Our Stars book is hardcover, and well, I know they're not a series, I just need my books to match. It's kind of strange, but it needs to happen. Just one of my many quirks. Alright, and then the next three I got Delirium, which is another dystopian series. I am really, really excited to read this. It's not as talked about, or it's not talked about as much as like Divergent or Hunger Games or some of the other more common ones, but I just love series like this, and I've just like the concept that they're trying to cure love. Just seemed interesting to me to see. I mean, I personally think that's a weird thing to try to cure, and I'm very interested to see how this society works without love, with a cure for love. It's just crazy. So yeah, very intrigued and very excited to read this book. Alright, and then I got Attachments by Rainbow Rowell. I recently finished Fangirl. I listened to it on audiobook while I was driving for work, and I loved it. I thought it was really cute and fun, and I just loved her characters. So I'm excited to read this one. It's a little more, I think the characters are a little older than Fangirl. Fangirl, they're all in college. This one, I think they're kind of like just out of college working. And it's about a guy who works in, his job is supposed to be internet security or something like that for this company, but really what he does is read everyone's email to make sure that they're not sending personal emails. And instead of getting these two girls in trouble for sending personal emails, he reads them and kind of feels attached to them. And I think he falls in love with one of them. I don't know. I don't exactly know what happens, just kind of know the gist. So I'm really excited to read this book. I really like Rainbow Rowell and have heard great things about it. And the last book I got from Barnes & Noble was Enclave by Anne Aguirre. I don't really know that much about this one. It's another dystopian series. I just kind of have been into reading those recently. Just kind of, they're usually fast reads. I get really sucked in. That's kind of usually what I'm looking for when I read. I do enjoy books that are a little deeper and make you think, and I have some like really rich content, but most of the time when I want to read, it's to kind of stop thinking and kind of just be in my own little world for a while. So I like stories that are just kind of, that suck you in and are page turners and just have a really different story that's not completely grounded in reality. But I do like contemporaries, as you see. I have a couple of those, but yeah, I like to escape to different worlds, so thought I would try out this series as well. And the book I got was, it was on sale for $6 at Books A Million, and it is The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. I think I said that right. I'm not entirely sure. But I have heard really good things about this book and The Mountains Echoed. And so I thought I'd pick it up since it was at a reduced price, and gotta love a bargain, especially for books. So I'm looking forward to reading this one. And it just, I don't know, there's something about this cover. It's like matte, and it just, I don't know, it feels really nice. I mean, some of it is shiny. I don't know. I like holding this book. It feels really nice. That may be a weird thing to say, but if you're a book lover, you understand. And then I got 2 books. I picked these both up at Walmart recently. I got the Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare. It's the first one in the Infernal Devices series. I'm currently reading the second book, City of Ashes, from the Mortal Instruments, and I'm really enjoying that series. So I thought I would pick this one up and start this series. I'm kind of excited to see kind of a very similar world as City of Bones series, but I think it's set, yeah, this is Victorian England as opposed to like modern day New York, so kind of similar but totally different time period. So I'm just curious to see how that kind of affects the different things, different elements of the world that has been built in City of Bones, the Mortal Instruments series. So yeah, looking forward to reading these as well. And then I got another John Green book. This one is Paper Towns. And I know it's not hardcover. It's going to mess up my series. I just was talking about that, so we'll see when I put this on my bookshelf how much it annoys me that it's not hardback. But this is all they had, and I've just been loving some John Green lately, so I'm really excited to read this one too. I'm definitely going to read Looking for Alaska first, though, I think, and then I'll read this one. I don't know when I'm reading all these books, but I'm really excited. Can't wait to read this one. They're making this on a movie soon, and I can't watch movies until I've read the book, so hopefully I'll get this read before the movie comes out. And lastly, at Target, I was shopping there recently, and actually when I was at Walmart getting these books, I tried to find this book, but they didn't have the first one, so I couldn't get it, but they did have it at Target, and it is The Lightning Thief, which is the first in the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series, and I've just heard such good things about this, and I know it'll be fast, because it's more of a children's book, Harry Potter age type So I don't, I feel like I've said this about all these books. I don't really know much about what most of them are about, but I've just heard such good things about them from people who like the same type of books that I do, so I'm really excited to read it, even though I'm not entirely sure as to what the plot is, but I'm really excited about this, and I'm praying that when I get the other ones I can find them all in the same edition so that they all look the same, because yeah, just gotta make them all match, otherwise it's no good. But yeah, so I got The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan, which is the last in this massive book haul that I have. I don't know when I'm going to find the time to read all these books. I think there's 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I got 10 books. And, you know, that's going to take a while. And let's be real, I'm going to buy more books before I finish all 10 of these. But that's just how my life has always been. I always need to have books ready to read. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this haul. And let me know if y'all have read any of these and what you thought, or if you have read these and have books that you've enjoyed that are similar that you would recommend. Let me know that as well. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And I will see you in my next video. Have a good day. Bye!